The Bionanomechanics Laboratory at the Microelectronics Madrid Institute belongs to CSIC. Dr. Montserrat Calleja was awarded an ERC starting grant in 2011 with the project Nano4 Cells for the development of a nanomechanical toolbox for the investigation of cell mechanics. The Nano4 Cells project aims at advancing different technologies to serve a common aim. This is to investigate physical properties of cells.
We apply atomic force microscopy, digital or graphic microscopy, and also nanomechanical sensors. We have been working in nanomechanics for the past 10 years, and this involves research in chemistry and physics, also instrumentation build-up and software and hardware development, and the study of the mathematical models to interpret the nanomechanical signals.
One objective of the Nano4 Cells project is to develop new instrumentation to measure physical properties of single cells.
We want to answer the question on how cells' physical properties are related to diseases. Since the tools we need to answer that question do not yet exist, a first step is to develop the instruments that can tell us about their physical properties. We want to measure mass, density, elasticity and refractive indices of cells, because we believe this will help us understand why and how they become malignant. Also, we aim at measuring these properties for a large amount of cells and not just for a few. With instrumentation developed in the project, we may characterize thousands of single cells, so we may have statistically significant measurements that we can relate to the cell history.
The fact that biophysical and biomechanical properties of cells are influenced by onset and progression of disease is attracting the physiologist's attention. Also, mechanical stress is considered as one of the most influential physical factors in biology, and at the same time, one of the least characterized due to the lack of appropriate instrumentation. Today, the contribution of chemical signaling to the cell fate is becoming better and better understood, while the relevance of physical signals has only recently been recognized. Several recent findings in this scientific field have attracted the attention to the research in cell mechanics, as they are opening up new routes for disease diagnosis and treatment.
Clinicians know that a solid tumor is stiffer than the surrounding tissue, but we also know now that the malignant cells inside the tumor are more elastic than healthy cells. This increased elasticity could be related to the capability of cancer cells to travel through small vessels and to invade distant organs and produce metastases.
The cell is a living complex system that reacts to chemical and physical changes in its surrounding media. This means that an in-depth knowledge of cell behavior is only possible with instruments that can follow the cell interaction with its environment in real time.
With the tools developed in the Nano4 Cells project, we will be able to follow the changes in the physical properties of culture cells under the effect of chemotherapy drugs and under the effect of nanoparticles. And this will help researchers to better answer questions about toxicity or efficacy of the drugs under nanovehicles.
Researchers at the Bionanomechanics Laboratory have experience in this transfer of knowledge to industry. In 2008, they founded the company MechWins, which devotes to the development of nanomechanical biosensors for molecular diagnosis. Now, they intend to bring the new instruments developed at the Nano4 Cells to a pre-commercial stage.
The ultimate goal is to develop an instrument that can recognize malignant cells by their physical properties. Also, this detection should be fast and easy. In the future, we aim at developing a diagnostic instrument with the capability of finding even the smallest traces of malignant cells in the blood. Although we know that the path from basic science to the final product is long, we have already started exploring the possibilities to bring a research-focused device to the market soon.
Since the start of Nano4 Cells project, the group has grown in 5 people, and now it includes postdocs and PhD students from different nationalities and with backgrounds in diverse disciplines such as physics, biochemistry and biology.
This is a challenging project that I could not have started without this funding. The ERC starting grant has allowed me to start a new laboratory with capabilities for cell culture and cell characterization. We also have the funds to develop and build novel instrumentation, but for me, what's most important is that I had the chance to hire the best postdocs and PhD students. I have now the best minds to help me advance in the project tasks, and this not only in the expected directions, but also in new ways that I could not expect when I first conceived the project.